Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleRave at Porter! I'm Emily May, your host and ring announcer, and get ready for our first contest! The following contest is a fatal four-way!
Well, hello, pro wrestling fans. We are back live and in living color from the Food Zone in Porter, Texas. It is time for WrestleRave Food Fight in Porter 2. My name is Walker Stewart, and it's time for four-way action. It is the Wind Dragon, Dustin Win, that makes his way down to ringside here tonight. And a man who has been seen not just all over the state of Texas, but now all over the entire professional wrestling world. Appearance after appearance after appearance in total nonstop action. Dustin Win is looking to bring a little bit of TNA here to WrestleRave. Four-way competition. We'll see Dustin Win take on some of the top and rising stars of the Texas independent wrestling scene here today.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring. From Nairobi, Kenya, weighing in at 235 pounds, is the Kenyan menace.
It is Prince Karaoke that makes his way down to ringside here tonight. And I'll tell you right now, wrestling fans, I have not been able to open my social media without seeing clips of Prince Karaoke hitting some of the nastiest lariats you are going to find in the sport. Prince Karaoke, straight out of America's Academy of Pro Wrestling over in Central Texas, has been running amok in the professional wrestling scene. Absolutely dominant all the way throughout Central and South Texas. And here tonight makes his main card debut in WrestleRave proper and does so here in four-way competition. It's going to be a big test for Karaoke here tonight. One of my absolute favorite athletes in the sport of professional wrestling today. Not just the state of Texas. I'm telling you, I've called action in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in All Elite Wrestling, and here in WrestleRave, I'll tell you right now, Danny O'Ryan sits in the top 5 in the world today. And that makes him a dangerous threat against men like Prince Karaoke, Dustin Win, and our 4th competitor yet to come to ringside. Well, but if I'm Danny O'Ryan, I would not be disrespecting the crown of the Kenyan Nightmare. I wouldn't be doing that whatsoever. Prince Kariuki is going to have a fit about that.
And the last competitor making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas,
Well, the last time that we saw Jay Richardson in ring competition came back in three-way action just about 1 month ago at Tom Brawl 2 at 403 Eats in February. And it was Jay Richards who had fallen to Jackpot J-Rock and Travis Cudi, now going to get an opportunity to test himself in four-way action against some very, very different competitors in the form of Danny O'Ryan, Dustin Win, and Prince Kariuki. A lot of combustible elements here tonight as we get set for our opening match of the evening. WrestleRave kicks off here in Porter.
Hey, it feels pretty good out here in Porter. Let's get it. Hey, are you ready? Danny, are you ready? Yo, ring the bell. Broke my crown. What should I do?
Bell sounds were officially underway, and Prince Kariuki, I said it earlier on, he's not going to be very happy about the fact that Danny O'Ryan put hands on that crown.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, well, yeah, not happy about it at all. He's going to take a hike, I guess. Going to have to go find himself a new crown here. Yeah, well, Prince Kariuki is going to go off on excursion here. Dustin Win, Danny O'Ryan, and Jay Richards are going to focus on the fight at hand. This man controls wind the way he controls audiences across the professional wrestling world. And Dustin Win has been absolutely impressive, but we're going to see just how well Dustin can control his competitors in the ring as Danny O'Ryan and Jay Richards taking it right down with a double drop kick right there. And Prince Kariuki remains on the outside. It is Dustin Win who has been really making a name for himself over in total nonstop action wrestling. Has been trying to get the attention of the Elegance brand, wants to be one of the newest members of the Elegance brand, seemed almost destined to be such, and then, of course, it would be stolen away by the quote-unquote Mr. Elegant. I believe Dustin Win is elegant enough, but, that's my opinion. Danny O'Ryan, schoolboy roll-up for one. And Jay Richards has not had much luck here in multi-man competition, rather. Gonna have to try and muscle up. Danny O'Ryan scooping a slam there, and a hard way down for Jay Richards. Wrestling fans, a lot of action to look forward to here on the night. We're going to be crowning a new #1 contender for Ray Lynn's WrestleRave Women's Championship when Kalientita takes on Misty Marks here tonight in our next match of the evening. Plus, the WrestleRave World Hazard Championship is on the line. Dimitri Alexandrov versus Travis Cudi. And our main event of the evening, Epydemius Jr. challenges Calibus one-on-one, the WrestleRave title on the line in our main event. And by the way, while I've been running down our card, Prince Kariuki has been showing exactly why he is the most dominant force in the state of Texas today. 6'5" tall, 235 pounds, a mountain of a man is Prince Kariuki. And an individual who is certainly going to be out for blood, especially knowing Danny O'Ryan put hands on that crown. No one ever touches the Kenyan Nightmare's crown and gets away with it scot-free. And some real haymaker punches being thrown right here. Those uppercut shots, I like that a lot out of Prince Kariuki. And I'll come to tell you this, there's a reason I cannot open my social media today without seeing Prince Kariuki all over my timeline. It's not because I'm interacting heavily, it's because Prince Kariuki is all over the wrestling sphere right now. This is a man who is making connection after connection with fans in arenas all across Texas. There is a reason that he reigns as a former America's champion down in AAPW. Yeah, but just because he makes a few connections with the fans does not mean that Prince Kariuki is going to be well liked here in Porter. And the first time ever for Prince Kariuki on the main card of a WrestleRave event. It is a massive, massive test here tonight. Gonna roll through right there is Jay Richards. Big lariat in the corner. And bam! Glancing blow with the strike cover here. 2 count only on Kariuki. No doubt about it, Jay Richards, an up-and-coming talent in his own right. Very, very well adept inside that ring. And Prince Kariuki just might be a little bit too large for Jay Richards to muscle around the way he's used to. Up on the shoulders and a Samoan drop. Takes Jay Richards out of the conversation. We have a new reinforced WrestleRave ring that can handle the action unlike anything else in the sport. Prince Kariuki is going to be very happy that it's reinforced. He's going to be able to bounce all around this thing right now. And as if Dustin Win doesn't stop him first, though. As the Wind Dragon able to control all the elements here tonight. And the element of surprise going to be greater on the side of Prince Kariuki here. Up on the shoulders now, Jay Richards as Kariuki. And again, Kariuki just battling down Jay Richards. Shot for shot for shot right there. And Kariuki not afraid to throw his size around, and that is a massive individual we were talking about. I named it earlier, 6 foot 5 inches, 235 pounds. And Dustin Win now gonna look to hold down alongside Jay Richards. Prince Kariuki here on that top rope. And this reinforced WrestleRave ring is gonna hold the mass right now, but Kariuki, what's he looking for? Oh, Danny O'Ryan lands the shot right on Kariuki on that top rope. Dustin Win is calling shots inside the ring now. I love the way that the confidence of Dustin Win has exploded in the last calendar year. Yeah, that's going to do something really special. Watch it, watch it. Kariuki, easily the biggest threat in this matchup. Going to be taken down now. Planting down Kariuki. The power of the wind coursing through the veins of Dustin Win. I'll tell you right now, air in the veins of any other normal human being would kill them. Dustin Win is not going to die here tonight. Dustin Win is not going to go down. Oh, I like this. Whoa, Orion just takes out Jay Richards inadvertently. And 2 of my favorite stars in the state of Texas today, the Dragon Suplex from the Wind Dragon. But Jay Richards there with a massive shot now. Watch it, Dustin Win wants the roundhouse, got the 540 kick, and landed right back on the rebound. Got it a second time, tornado strike from the Wind Dragon. No, wait a minute. Danny O'Ryan saw it, had it countered, the flatliner inbound. Inverts up here, watch it, look at the strength. You can't deny. Oh! Stack him if you got him. Cutter. Danny O'Ryan. Oh, and Kariuki. Yeah, wanted Danny O'Ryan on that shot. Was happy to land on Win anyway. Now watch O'Ryan here. 2 men who are looking to compete in the Texas 8 tournament coming up, hosted by New Texas Pro Wrestling. Whoa, Rainmaker! Wow, I thought that was gonna be it. From Kazuchika Okada to Prince Kariuki, and I think Kariuki might be a step above. And now, one more time, one of that stiff lariat. Dustin Win, though, with the wind shot. And Jay Richards, flatliner, spikes in. Prince Kariuki. Watch it. Might eat defeat for Dustin Win, but Win got the shot on the rebound anyway. Dustin Win now. Serving it up. Right into the chest of Jay Richards. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Dustin Win has mastered the elements here tonight in a massive victory over Jay Richards, Danny O'Ryan, and Prince Karaoke tonight in Porter, Texas. The wrestling fans still to come in our main event of the evening. The WrestleRave Championship will be on the line. It is a food fight Lucha here in Porter. Epydemius Jr. defends the title against Calibus one-on-one. Plus, it is the in-ring debuts of Kenny King, former TNA X Division champion, here in WrestleRave. And former AEW and NXT star EJ Nduka is in the arena. We're going to talk all about it as we continue through the action right here, right now.
Dustin, congratulations. You got a huge win, fatal 4-way here at WrestleRave. How does that feel to get this huge win tonight?
Certainly. Emily, and the good people of Porter, Texas, with the bottom of my heart, thank you! I've missed this for a long time. It's been a minute since I've wrestled here. Not only just WrestleRave, and all of Texas. Well, which, where there's a one-on-one, 2v1, 2v2, triple threat, fatal 4-way, long as I conjure on the fatal gale, the White Dragon will always remain victorious! And nothing will stop me from my path to mastery, because the White Dragon Dustin Win will fight its way to the WrestleRave Championship! May the wind guide you.
Thank you, thank you. Give it up for Dustin! Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next match? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a women's contender match for the WrestleRave Women's Championship.
Whoever they bring for me to beat next.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Cy Gold with the blatant beatdown here on Ray Lynn. The WrestleRave Women's Champion has already won this matchup. There's no reason for any of this. Cy Gold is completely, and I mean completely unleashed right now. It's frustration, it's desperation at the fact that she just did not have what it takes to defeat Ray Lynn and win championship gold here in WrestleRave. But we got to stop this. Our referee's got to get between these two right now.
With #1 contender Cy Gold currently suspended, it is now majestic Misty Marks taking on the spiciest chica, Kalientita, in a women's #1 contenders match. Next.
Introducing first, making her way to the ring from South Park, Texas, the Misty Marks.
Well, wrestling fans, it was just absolutely painful to relive what we were just forced to relive from Tom Brawl 2 just 1 month ago. Ray Lynn with a wonderful, successful defense against Cy Gold for the WrestleRave Women's Championship. And it was Cy Gold who just did not know when to leave well enough alone. Now finding herself suspended from WrestleRave indefinitely. We are down a #1 contender, and we are to crown one here for the return of Ray Lynn in the near future. Misty Marks goes one-on-one with Kalientita here tonight in Porter, Texas. It is Kalientita that makes her way down to ringside here tonight, straight out of San Antonio, Texas, and a woman who hopes to become the next #1 contender for the WrestleRave Women's Championship. And you have to know that, no doubt about it, Ray Lynn is going to have a tough eye on this matchup as she continues to recover from those injuries sustained in that heinous post-match assault from Zai Gold just about 1 month ago. Kalientita takes on Misty Marks here tonight. Certainly two power hitters that are going to come into this matchup, and both want to slug their way into the WrestleRave Women's Championship #1 contender spot. Bell sounds were officially underway. No time limit here in this contenders matchup, and the winner will face off against the one and only WrestleRave Women's Champion this company has ever seen, and her name is Ray Lynn, a woman who is absent from in-ring competition here tonight. Was scheduled to be on the card initially from an internal perspective, and all of that would change whenever, yes, you guessed it, Zai Gold put a disgusting beatdown in on the champion. There was no need to see that, but it was the situation that was in front of us on that night. And our officials did their best to try and change that fact, but it was not going to come to an end. Oh, really? Until Zai Gold said she wanted it to come to an end. And now, Zai Gold certainly done and over with here in WrestleRave competition. Yes, hold on a minute. Misty Marks now. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count here. And it is Ray Lynn who's going to be watching on right now. Misty Marks and Kalientita go toe-to-toe here. The WrestleRave Women's title will be the #1 contender. The winner here tonight, Kalientita, shoulders down, just a 1 count, says referee Sherry Marchant here. And no better official to have in this women's contender matchup here than Sherry Marchant, as Kalientita is going to try and put all her years of experience, and albeit years less so than Misty Marks has had in her career. Kalientita less experienced than Misty Marks, but has had a higher rate of success inside the ring over the last few years than Misty Marks has. As a huge monkey flip right there for Misty Marks. Keep your eye now. Big cross kick right there. And Kalientita cannot be feeling good off the back of that one. Misty Marks sliding bomber lariat. 1, 2, no, just 2. Could you imagine how great it would feel for Kalientita to make her way all the way back to San Antonio, Texas, from Porter, Texas here tonight, knowing that she will one day challenge for the WrestleRave Women's Championship against a woman in Ray Lynn, who has a lot more experience than, to be quite honest, both of these women combined inside the professional wrestling ring. Ray Lynn has been seen on WOW Women of Wrestling, has been champion over in Ohio Valley Wrestling before in Louisville, Kentucky. And Kalientita and Misty Marks are just going to continue to try and fight for the honor, the privilege to face Ray Lynn. Something that Zai Gold, of course, would have been able to earn again if she didn't get herself suspended. Oh, and Misty Marks moved right out of the way for that shot, right into the apron. Marks sends Kalientita. And certainly a dangerous one right here now, as Misty Marks puts Kalientita in her place. Oh, huge chop to the chest. Back inside the ring now, Kalientita brings it. You got to respect our official, and right now, Kalientita, well, not exactly favoring the rules, is really going to try and do what she can to take Misty Marks out of this matchup. And has been doing a lot from the physical way, but Misty Marks always knows how to get that mental game back into play. Cover again for Kalientita, barely a 2 count. Ooh. Misty Marks with a huge and heavy shot. Right to the side of the skull of Kalientita. It has been consistent back and forth between these two women so far. And nothing looks to be slowing it down right now unless Kalientita, you manage to keep time in her control. Huge elbow drop, snaps down. Hook of the inner leg here for Kalientita, and it's 2. We are live at the Food Zone here tonight in Porter, Texas. Still to come in our main event, Epydemius Jr. defends the WrestleRave Championship against Calibus in a Lucha explosion match. I can't wait to see it. A Lucha exhibition here tonight in our main event. Kalientita looking for Lucha style, and a sunset flip takedown's only going to find 2 on Misty Marks. Looking to eat good tonight at the Food Zone. The winner's purse is going to come heavy with a WrestleRave #1 contendership, the women's title. As again, that stomp right into the right shoulder of Misty Marks. It's going to be the predominant side of Misty Marks, but now taking the target the opposite way, the left shoulder, planting away with the Russian leg sweep. Beautiful float over for the cover. 2. And the technique on Kalientita there, that's something that you really got to appreciate. An incredible athlete at one of the top schools in San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, well, you definitely couldn't tell by her attitude, though, that she was trained by some of the brightest minds in San Antonio. Kalientita definitely knows how to fight dirty. Misty Marks knows how to take it to that place, too, but is not going to be able to do so right now, as Kalientita right into the rear naked choke. All on the shoulders. And again, I mean, Misty Marks is starting to lose it here. Marks might be starting to fade, and the mark maker has got to try and make something a little bit more important. Has to try and find a victory. Make a statement in WrestleRave for the first time in her career. Watch it, Misty Marks. Side effect. Side effect from Misty Marks. 1, 2, just 2. Action rolls on right here on YouTube.com. And Misty Marks, a big back elbow right there. Watch it, Kalientita taken down with the hip toss again. Misty Marks with a flurry of fire. And that is all to the spiciest chica in the game right there. So calls herself Kalientita. And watch it, Misty Marks. Big neck breaker for the cover. 1, 2, 2. You can hear the crowd support for Misty Marks here, and it's not always been the case like that here in South Texas, but Misty Marks has really found her fan base, and that fan base may be driving her forward to a women's championship opportunity. Kalientita, though, might be trying to steal one here. 2. That spinning heel kick right there for Kalientita. Stepped up into the face breaker. Could we see it? Deep hook. 2. Count of 2, and this one rolls on right here. Kalientita. No. Trying to drive away Misty Marks. 1, 2, 2. Watch it now. Kalientita, no, has the shoulders down. 2. And a big drop kick right there. Kalientita, 1, 2. Still not going to be enough. It has been consistent back and forth. And, oh, God. Kalientita's having a fit inside the ring. Kalientita is incensed right now. What is it going to take to put Misty Marks away? As watch it now, Kalientita looking to stop the grapes a little bit harder. Neck breaker. Misty Marks out of nowhere with that neck breaker. 1, 2, 3. She's done it.
Here's your
Misty Marks has done it. A victory here tonight for Misty Marks in Porter, Texas. What a win. Your new #1 contender for the WrestleRave Women's Championship. And Ray Lynn is going to be in for a tough challenge against Misty Marks one-on-one whenever she is fully healed from those injuries. And Kalientita's going to shake the hand of Misty Marks, but she's not going to be happy about it. A crushing defeat for Kalientita. But Misty Marks has got to start preparing for one of the most dangerous women in the sport. Ray Lynn, the WrestleRave Women's Champion, is next for Misty Marks.
Misty, congratulations, always making a mark wherever you go, especially at WrestleRave. You got a huge win, a little spicy against spicy Kalientita. Oh, what does this moment feel like for you?
First of all, shout out to Kalientita. She's spicy, y'all. She brought the fire tonight, for real. Shout out to her. But I don't know if many of you know this is my first win at WrestleRave. And with this being my first win, I'm going to take it all. Because I win when it matters. And the next champion is going to have to feel the mark of Mystii.
Oh, what the hell is this? Zai Gold. No. Oh, come on. Somebody's got to stop this. Zai Gold, the woman who should have been challenging Misty or Ray Lynn next for the WrestleRave Women's Championship. She's suspended. She's not supposed to be here. Is bringing Misty Marks inside the ring right now. No. Zai. Flatliner. No. And we have some officials out here. We're not going to be freeing Zai anytime soon. Zai Gold's got to get locked up. Put this woman out of contention. She should be suspended. She shouldn't even be in the arena.
Zai Gold, I have had just about enough of all of this, okay? Last month, I suspended you for your heinous attack on not only our lovely interviewer Emily May, but also the WrestleRave champion Ray Lynn. So you know what? This attack on Misty Marks, that crossed the line, and I'm gonna give you exactly what you wanted. But here's the thing. Next month, April 25th, the Food Zone in New Katy, Texas. It's gonna be you, Zy Gold, one-on-one with our WrestleRave champion, Ray Lynn, and the gold is gonna be on the line, but it's gonna be a street fight.
Wow! Zy Gold's gonna get her opportunity after all. A street fight, April 25th in New Katy, Texas. And the winner is gonna have to deal with the Mark Maker. Ho, 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 this is gonna be a hell of a war come April 25th.
Are y'all ready for more wrestling? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
The dream team of Danny King and Casey Kareem that are back here tonight. No strangers to WrestleRave, no strangers to Porter, Texas. They're going to be looking to get back to what they do best. Not wearing turkey suits the way that we saw Danny King a few months ago. It is instead going to be tag team competition that comes into the suit here tonight. Danny King and Casey Kareem take on two of South Texas' finest, Decimus and Lil Poppy. Well, certainly putting the heavy and heavyweight, Decimus makes his way down to ringside here tonight. It has been a long time since I've laid eyes on Decimus in my career. It is always a pleasure to see Decimus back in in-ring competition here tonight.
Escucha, 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 escucha.
Papi is in the building here tonight. Straight out of Durango, Mexico. 5'3", 150 pounds. But don't let the size fool you. This man is going to be a danger, not just on the dance floor, but in the ring as well. Well, there have been rumors swirling all throughout the WrestleRave locker rooms here today that I've been privy to. That Lil Papi has come to Porter, Texas here tonight, looking for his sugar mommy. Well, we're going to see if Lil Papi is successful in those endeavors. If he wants to get any closer to finding that sugar mommy, he's got to find himself a victory here tonight in a WrestleRave ring. Mr. Ooh La La, Lil Papi and Decimus. And, you know, I'll be quite honest, it's not often that I see where Danny King is coming from whenever he gets frustrated inside the ring and even outside the ring. And I can start to understand how Lil Papi can rub some people the wrong way. That's if you hate fun. Danny King definitely does not like fun, not unless his twisted definition of fun is what rings true. His definition of fun is injuring people on the WrestleRave roster, attacking people after their matches, winning championship gold. Nobody wants to see that out of Danny King here tonight. As it is Danny King that wants to kick things off in tag team action here tonight. And will do so opposite of Lil Papi. The bell sounds. We're officially underway. And the last time that we saw Lil Papi here in Porter was September of 2025. The last time we were here in Porter. WrestleRave Food Fight Lucha. And it was Jackpot that would put down both Decimus and Lil Papi in a three-way matchup. But Decimus and Lil Papi have developed an incredible relationship with one another in the interim since then. And are now forming this tag team to try and take on one of the premier tag teams in WrestleRave today, Danny King and Casey Kareem. And we've talked about it a lot the past few months. This idea of a potential WrestleRave Tag Team Championship floating through the ether. Rumor continues to swirl, and the Irene brothers, Jack Irene, is yet to give comment to the idea, but says that he would love to see WrestleRave Tag Team Champions in the future. So Danny King and Casey Kareem want to put themselves as the front runners in a division, should it come to exist sometime soon. And meanwhile, I think Lil Papi and Decimus will be absolutely incredible additions to the WrestleRave Tag Team division here. As King and Kareem, two-time New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions. And looking to become champions here in WrestleRave in the future as well. Watch it. Casey Kareem taken down now. Decimus puts the heavy in heavyweight. And speaking of heavyweight lucha libre action, you're going to want to stay tuned for Epydemius Jr. and Calibus going one-on-one for the WrestleRave title in our main event tonight. As Decimus now, six-sided ring, certainly going to fit the Mexican style of professional wrestling. As watch it, Decimus, beautiful Tejedas takedown right there. Danny King and Casey Kareem here. Oh, shot right into the midsection. Danny King now got the body up. Yeah, right through the body. Danny King takes it to Decimus here. Oh, yeah, a little bit of tag team camaraderie for the Dream Team. Meanwhile, Lil Papi trying to get his own victory in here. Man has held championship gold in Houston before, right up the road. Two-time Loco Fire Daddy champion down in Loco Wrestling. Yeah, watch it now. Off the ropes. Decimus like a bullet out of a gun. Launching. And now Casey Kareem has been taken out on the outside. Danny King back inside. Lil Poppy. Big frog splash from Lil Poppy. Two-time Loco Fire Daddy champion has been Lil Poppy in his career. And Decimus has been wrestling for a long, long time. Former Lucha Maniacs tag team champion over in that neck of the wood. And Decimus would love to become a champion here in WrestleRave in the future. Big sidewalk slam cover here for Danny King. 2. Yeah, you gotta love it. That's what Danny King says. You don't have to do anything that Danny King says, but it's not gonna hurt you, I guess. As now tagging the corner, here comes Casey Kareem. And Casey Kareem really trying to remain dominant on Lil Poppy right now. A man who is very blessed in the size department, more ways than one, is Casey Kareem. And yeah, you can see it right there, putting that size to good use on Lil Poppy right now. Let's watch Kareem now. Scooping a slam here. Big shot down on Lil Poppy. And Kareem gonna soak in these boos from this audience. Cover. 2 count once again. Tag made one more time. Here comes Danny King. It's a great mark of expert tag team professional wrestling. Frequent tags that we've seen between King and Kareem, and you have to understand, wrestling fans, longtime tag team partners, multiple-time tag team champions have been the dream team for some years now. Decimus and Lil Poppy, these interactions we've seen as a tag team fairly recent around here in WrestleRave. As now, off the ropes here, Danny King underneath Lil Poppy. One more time. Turning around, Lil Poppy misdirected. Out on his feet. And a double lariat. Lil Poppy and Danny King wipe one another out. We have a pro-Poppy crowd here tonight. And Lil Poppy makes the tag to Decimus. Here comes Casey Kareem as well. Oh, Kareem trying to take out the man who puts heavy and heavyweight. Cover, 2. And Kareem just bodying around Decimus at this point in time. And it's not going to last too much longer, though. Decimus loading up. Pectus excavatum. A hole in the chest of Casey Kareem. Kareem is a monster. That is a monster that is worth investing in, though. Kareem now on the shoulders here has Decimus. No, fought right out of it. Scooped up. Michinoku driver. Oh, Decimos, though, not quick enough on the cover, and Casey Kareem rolls to the outside. That was smart there from the Dream Team. Danny King now comes into play interference. Keep in mind, it is not Lucha Libre rules the way that Decimos and Lil Papi may be used to down in Mexico. It is a need for a tag, and your two legal men are, well, now taken out of this matchup. Here's Lil Papi. 1, 2, no, just 2. And now is Lil Papi and Danny King, who are your legal men right now. Oh, a big boot down, though, for KC Kareem. Watch it, though. What is... Decimos taken out here by Danny. Dream drop driver inbound. D. 1, 2, 3, it's over. And the Dream Team have done it again. Just when you start to think you can count out Danny King and KC Kareem, they're going to teach you new numbers. The Dream Team victorious here tonight. Whether you like them or not, these two men know how to put the results on the board. Danny King and KC Kareem have done it. The Dream Team victorious. We're going to stand by for post-match comments with Emily May.
Congratulations, come on over here. Look, WrestleRave loves you. Got another huge win. Oh, what a moment for you guys. Feeling good? Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel good. You know, we feel real good. Porter, you feel good, right? Yeah. Right there, you just saw that the Dream Team is for real and we can go anywhere, any style, wrestle anyone and do the exact same thing. Dazzle and amaze. Yeah!
It's 2026, WrestleRave. Get it together. If you're not in the times, you're behind. And understand one thing, it is Dream Team 2026. And we wish you anyone, everywhere, out there, it doesn't matter. Dream Team will dream on.
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Dream on for the Dream Team. Congratulations to Danny King and KC Kareem tonight in Porter. Coming up next, wrestling fans, you're not going to want to turn your dial. It is a long-standing feud that will be settled here tonight for the WrestleRave World Hazard Championship. Dimitri Alexandrov versus Travis Cudi, one-on-one next.
The following contest is for the World Hazard Championship.
Next time they mess my music up, I'm gonna blow this whole venue up. I'm not even being fucking funny.
Well, certainly nothing respectful to come out of the mouth of Travis Cudi here tonight, who is going to be sipping his way down to ringside on the evening. But it is Travis Cudi that was sipping something absolutely diabolical whenever he attacked none other than Dimitri Alexandrov in the middle of what was an incredible battle between Dimitri Alexandrov and Brian Keith, our main event last month in Tom Brawl 2. And Dimitri Alexandrov absolutely ruined by the fact that his match with Brian Keith was cut a little bit short. Gonna take all of that out and more on Travis Cudi in one-on-one action. It is Hazard Rules, the World Hazard Championship on the line. It is Dimitri Alexandrov, fresh off of a main event war in singles competition against Brian Keith 1 month ago. A challenge that was ruined at the hands of Travis Cudi and an individual who is going to be looking to put that World Hazard title on the line just to get Hazard Rules in play against Cudi. I know that Alexandrov wants to do the utmost damage to Travis here tonight, and we're going to see if Alexandrov can get the job done.
Let me take my time. Who are you talking to?
Dimitri Alexandrov, an absolute expert when it comes to the Hazard style.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're sending it down to ringside now.
The contest is for the World Hazard Championship. It is a falls count anywhere match. No disqualifications and no countouts. Introducing first, on my right, the challenger from Missouri City, Texas. He's the Texas Crash Out, the Lone Star Killer, Travis Cudi. And his opponent on my left, from St. Petersburg by way of Boston, he's Vladimir Putin's least favorite wrestler, the Royal Road Rasputin, Dimitri Alexandrov.
The Royal Road Rasputin, or as Dimitri Alexandrov will be colloquially known, Deathmatch Jesus is in the building. And it may be time for a resurrection here tonight. 3 days and the stone is moved. Alexandrov hopes to rise again as WrestleRave World Hazard Champion. Of course, it is going to be a massive, massive challenge here tonight. There you see it in all its glory, the beautiful WrestleRave World Hazard title. A championship that was made a world championship by the man who currently holds it, in Dimitri Alexandrov. Defended that title successfully over in the country of Australia. Even lost the title in Australia, gained it back just a week down the line from Xavier Black. Back in February of 2025, has reigned well over 1 year now with the WrestleRave World Hazard Championship, and has been dominant in Falls Count Anywhere and Hazard Deathmatch competition. I've called nearly every single Hazard Championship defense that we have had here in WrestleRave against men like Wesley Crane, against men like Matt Locke, Danny King, Casey Kareem, Mad Dog Connolly over in New Texas Pro. And most recently, just a few months ago, that 3 doors down death match between Dimitri Alexandrov and KC Kareem at the table at Medellin and Conroe. And every single one of those individuals favors themselves much more of a deathmatch athlete. Hell, even Danny King and KC Kareem considered themselves more hardcore than a lot of people would give Travis Cudi credit for. The Texas Crash Out is an incredible in-ring competitor, but he is not nearly experienced enough to think that he can just step in the ring with Deathmatch Jesus and box with God. You're starting to see it right here, live and in living color. Travis Cudi, the Texas Crash Out. Oh no, this isn't good. Alexandrov, oh, huge chop across the chest there. Dimitri Alexandrov kicked off the year of 2026 with a very dangerous deathmatch tour over in Japan, country that I find myself very familiar with. And competed all across Big Japan Pro Wrestling, fluorescent light tube death matches all across Tokyo, Japan. And oh, we are hopefully not going to get that violent here tonight. Hopefully not for the sake of Travis Cudi, a man who, well, I'm not even certain he's ever felt the sting of a fluorescent light tube on his back. But you can tell by the wounds of war that you can see on the body of Alexandrov, he is more than comfortable with getting hardcore.
God damn, that shit hurt.
Yeah, and if it's hurting already for you, Travis, you are not going to like the way those doors, those tables, those steel chairs I see at ringside are looking. It's going to get dangerous. A lot of deathmatch competition already in the last few months for Dimitri Alexandrov, not just over in Big Japan Pro Wrestling. Competed in ICW No Holds Barred against Tommy Trainwreck just last month in deathmatch action. Midwest legend Gary J in deathmatch action. Even down in Laredo, Texas, just 1 week ago, Dimitri Alexandrov competing in deathmatch. Alexandrov is more than a deathmatch wrestler. That's not a moniker that you can just throw on a man to, make excuses for what he does inside the ring. Alexandrov is an artist when it comes to these weaponry. Oh, and you can see it there. That trash can lid certainly looking to take out the Texas Crash Out.
Yeah.
Whoa, and Travis Cudi go for broke there.
This ain't no game over here.
Back up a little bit. God damn.
Travis Cudi now has Dimitri Alexandrov stacked onto those chairs. Oh, and Cudi will risk life and limb here to walk away with the Hazard title. A cover on the outside. 2 count only, falls count anywhere in this Hazard Championship match. Travis Cudi may not know how to wield a weapon, but he certainly knows how to use his environment to the fullest. And if that means stacking Alexandrov onto a pile of chairs, then so be it. There's Travis Cudi now. Oh, gonna try and wield the weaponry, and all credit to Travis here. A lot of people, myself included, might have underrated Travis Cudi coming into this Hazard matchup, but right now, you can certainly see that Travis Cudi is worth his weight in gold. 1, 2, just 2 on the outside.
Who's injured?
Cudi. Oh, again. Right across the skull, and that's just absolutely debilitating. Painful. Worn across the body of Dimitri Alexandrov all over again. And And now this is dangerous. Cudi clearing way. Oh! Wiping out the Hazard champion. Two count. Two count only.
Count as fast as I can.
Dimitri Alexandrov now throwing a couple of elbows here.
Now I gotta kill him.
Oh, no, yeah, Travis Cudi. I mean, it's not often that you see these holds busted out in Hazard matches. Travis Cudi is trying to win this matchup in a very particular way. In a way that, well, Dimitri Alexandrov certainly wouldn't feel as representative of what it means to be a Hazard wrestler. Cudi, all intents and purposes, going to try and change the Hazard division, rewrite it in his own image. As Alexandrov, a stiff arm lariat for a beautiful shot there on Cudi. Alexandrov and Cudi throwing shot after shot. Oh, Cudi with a huge one. You know, one thing you gotta appreciate about Travis Cudi, he's not backing down against a man who calls himself Deathmatch Jesus. Travis Cudi is trying to prove sacrilege here tonight, trying to put down Dimitri Alexandrov and end his WrestleRave World Hazard title reign. Whoa, 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 whoa! Crashing down on the crash out. 1, 2, just 2. One thing Travis Cudi has to watch out for is that dangerous emerald flosion. Alexandrov takes a lot of inspiration from Japanese wrestling, and just like Mitsuharu Misawa, Dimitri Alexandrov knows how to use it as a weapon. Now watch it, watch it. Hammerlock DDT. And Travis Cudi snapped one down on Dimitri Alexandrov tonight. Whoa, and this is an interesting change of pace right here. Travis Cudi just planting that steel garbage can on the body of Dimitri. No, this is gutsy even for Cudi, but what's Travis thinking here? Whoa, whoa, whoa! 1, 2, still not enough. Deathmatch Jesus won't just rise 3 days after The Rock is moved. He is going to rise before the 3 count. He will rise indefinitely. A man who cannot be defeated. As Alexandrov back to his feet here, Cudi's dealing with a different breed of animal. Watch it, Alexandrov ripcord into the forearm. Emerald Flosion, no. Tombstone pile driver. No. I thought that was going to be it right there, and so did Dimitri Alexandrov by the looks of things. Travis Cudi, bless him to pieces right here, and pieces he is certainly in, but Travis Cudi has taken the fight to a man who has dedicated his life to the weapons, who has raided enough hardware stores to know exactly what can do the most damage, and right now that door is going to be the prime target.
I don't want these chairs broken, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we're welcome. That shit. You too.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alexandrov might want that emerald flosion through a door off the apron. That would be dangerous. Oh, Cudi. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh! Wait a minute. Alexandrov. Alexandrov falls into the cover.
Here's your winner, Dimitri Alexandrov.
Travis Cudi went for broke and broke his way directly through that wooden door. I cannot believe what I just saw. Dimitri Alexandrov barely escaping with the Hazard title. That might be the closest challenge we've seen yet.
Thank you, Emily. It's okay. Travis Cudi, you came in here trying to show that this young generation of up-and-comers in Texas or something, man, you're tough as hell. Guys like him, Karaoke, these guys are tough as hell. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on. Come on. Dimitri Alexandrov was giving Travis Cudi his flowers. Dimitri Alexandrov, it's that studded belt. And Dimitri Alexandrov was getting credit, giving credit to Travis Cudi. And this is what he gets in result. Oh, give me a break. Oh, Alexandrov is busted wide open here. No time for pleasantries here tonight. Get Travis Cudi out of the damn building. No. Come on. Get our referees in there. Somebody's got to separate this. This is embarrassing. You want to call yourself a professional wrestler? Travis Cudi doesn't deserve to hold that damn title. He didn't win it here. Oh, God. Dimitri Alexandrov has been left bloodied, lying, and broken, even in defense of his World Hazard title, and we gotta get some help out here right now. Wrestling fans, we're going to try and put the pieces back together here tonight, but we invite you to stick around. We have more action coming up. Food Fight Porter 2 rolls right on here. The debut of the former TNA X Division champion, Kenny King, here tonight, live at the Food Zone.
Hold on. Jay, you are talking a lot about opportunity, wanting your shot at the best of the best, right?
Well, there is nobody that has worked harder in WrestleRave than you, my friend. And I think it's about time you get your flowers, but there is one obstacle that I have in your way, if you are willing to accept. I've got an open match next Saturday at the Food Zone in Porter, Texas. I've got a match with the guy I grew up watching, a former TNA X Division champion, Kenny King. And Jay Pierce, if you will, I would love to see you mix it up with one of the very best in the world.
He does deserve an ass whooping by Kenny King.
Oh, wait a second.
You damn right I got Kenny King. Hell yeah.
Don't let your idols become your rivals.
Yeah, WrestleRave, what's up? It's your boy Jay Pearson. This Saturday, I have the privilege of standing in the ring with a pioneer in this business. I have the honor of sharing the ring with one Kenny King. This is a man that me and the homies literally grew up watching. We watched him become a two-time television champion of Ring of Honor. We watched him become a two-time X Division champion in TNA. And now this Saturday in Porter, Texas, those same homies are going to get to watch me pin his ass in his debut at WrestleRave. All due respect, dog. Mad respect. This Saturday, WrestleRave, I'm taking the dub. Southside. Yeah!
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, weighing at 225 pounds. He's a former TNA X Division champion and ROH TV champion. He is the pretty cool pitbull, Kenny King.
He is the pretty boy Pitbull. He is a natural. He is a two-time Ring of Honor World Television Champion, TNA X Division Champion, Digital Media Champion, a man who has done it all.
In case you don't know, or in case you just slow, my name is Kenny, K-I-N-G, King. And I am wrestling royalty. I've been all over the world. I've wrestled in Arena Mexico and Ciudad de Mexico. What's going on with this? I've wrestled in York Hall in London. I've even been to ECW Arena in Philadelphia. But I ain't never been to a dump like this.
Oh, come on. Kenny.
When the promoters at WrestleRave called Kenny King, they said, come wrestle at WrestleRave. They called me in Las Vegas and I was thinking, bright lights, nice music, bottle service. And all I see are stupid kids, ugly women, and a bunch of fat neckbeards.
Oh, Kenny, please.
Oh, don't owe me. Look at where you got Kenny King. If you don't offend my eyes, you offend my nose. Take a deep breath. I don't know if it's horse manure or Houston, but all of y'all smell like crap.
Absolutely disrespectful introduction for Kenny King here tonight. A resume as long as your forearm, and Kenny King feels the need to run down the people of Porter, Texas. You only get one first impression, and Jay Pearce had made an incredible one his first time out in WrestleRave. He is the coldest white boy in the game, the coldest Caucasian. He's freezing out here in the hot, humid temperature in Porter, Texas. Jay Pearce is in the building and is going to be taking on a journeyman veteran of the sport in Kenny King. Jay Pearce has long wowed audiences around WrestleRave just the way that Kenny King was wowing audiences in Ring of Honor circa 2012, all the way to his final reign as Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion in the year of 2021. As Kenny King was wowing audiences in total non-stop action. It has been on, we're gonna hear from Jay Pearce. Give us one moment now.
Yeah. Porter, how we doing, y'all? Real quick, can I get a shout? Word. So tonight they gave me Kenny King. I get it. But mad respect. My man's been around the world, and he's been in plenty rings. Now I can stand here and make jokes and crack up and say plenty things, but to be honest, I'd rather let my skills show. Dog, you want to come here to WrestleRave? This is my habitat. And you want to run down these people? Homie, we ain't having that. Respect is a two-way street. You give it to me, and I will gladly pass it back. Y'all want to know something funny? I literally grew up watching this man on television. And now I'm at your chest like an asthma attack. Yo, this ain't the Oscars, the Grammys, or the VMAs. This ain't for a trophy, it's about respect. I don't give a damn if you were signed to TNA. I got hustle in my DNA. I'm about to go to war like I'm a Green Beret. So what I mean to say is Kenny King. I'm about to whoop your ass until you see him, bro.
It's business time here tonight. Jay Pearce, Kenny King, one-on-one, live at WrestleRave. Bell sounds and we are officially underway. Jay Pearce takes on Kenny King one-on-one for the first time ever in singles competition. As we get to the collar and elbow tie-up here tonight, Jay Pearce, no stranger to Porter, Texas, no stranger to the South Side, and certainly no stranger to WrestleRave. Kenny King, however, making his WrestleRave debut here tonight, just off the back of making his All-Elite Wrestling debut to kick off the year of 2026. Competing against Serpentico back in Las Vegas, Nevada, Kenny King's homeland. And Kenny King has competed all across the world. I've seen many Kenny King match over in New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor, future stars of wrestling all since the year of 2015. TNA, Ring of Honor, Full Impact Pro. I mean, this man has been everywhere that you could possibly imagine going in this sport. Recently wrestled down at the Crash in Mexico in 2025, Tijuana, Mexico. This man is world traveled. This man is world trained. Championship after championship. But Jay Pearce wants to become more than a local legend. Wants to become more than just a man that wrestles in the Houston area. He wants to be a worldwide star the way that Kenny King was able to take over all those years ago. And it's going to take defeating the man to try and put yourself in that upper echelon. Jay Pearce has never defeated or ever faced off against Kenny King one-on-one. And the Las Vegas native is going to feel like a fish out of water right now, competing here in Porter, Texas. Said that he was expecting the bright lights. Said that he was expecting the pageantry. A lot of what he might have seen back at Ring of Honor or Total Nonstop Action, even at Future Stars of Wrestling over in Las Vegas, Nevada. Kenny King, though, yeah, very different setting here in Porter. Now, wrestling fans, you have to question, does a man of great experience like Kenny King get flustered over the fact that, well, this audience is certainly not going to be on his side? I'm going to argue that this crowd is not going to have an effect on Kenny King. But this crowd is absolutely going to have an effect on Jay Pearce, and it is going to be a monumental one. A very positive driving force for Jay Pearce in this sport. Kenny King is trained underneath the absolute best in the sport of professional wrestling. 24 years of experience, made his debut back in 2002. Trained underneath men like Al Snow, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Nick Bockwinkel. I mean, it's a very classic lineage and tree of professional wrestling that Kenny King has grown under and learned under. And now, 6 foot tall, 245 pounds, Kenny King is an absolute unit inside this ring. And now Jay Pearce really trying to test himself against that unit. Wow, look at that. And there's another one there. Beautiful arm track takedown from Kenny King, a man who is so deeply rooted in the fundamentals of what professional wrestling is. Jay Pearce has been an athlete that we've seen for a long time. Try different things, try new tactics, throw things at the wall, see what sticks. Kenny King knows what it takes to be a champion in professional wrestling, knows what it takes to reach the top of the sport. And Kenny King really looking to ascend back to that position as we watch that beautiful separation from Jay Pearce and an arm drag takedown here on Kenny King. Drop kick, gonna flatten down from Pearce as well. The back of the tights of Jay Pearce read, "Be someone." And even Jay Pearce knows that to be someone, you have to beat everyone. And that leg drop might beat King. 2 count only here for Kenny. To be someone, you have to beat everyone. You have to beat the one. For Jay Pearce to grow up, find inspiration in the sport of professional wrestling. Kenny King is one of the many men in this sport that Jay Pearce grew up watching on television every single night. TNA Impact on Spike TV that made Jay Pearce say, "I want to be a professional wrestler." Could you imagine the pressure that's going through the mind of Jay Pearce right now, knowing that he is stepping in the ring with a dangerous veteran? 1, 2, just 2. As Kenny King, that's a full mount. Man, that is a lot of pressure being put in right there. Covered. Just finds 2. Watch it. Off the ropes now. Into the corner. Jay Pearce got the back elbow up. And sweeps the legs there. Kenny King had that one well scouted. Ooh! Off with his head. Jay Pearce not going to be able to remember those rhymes tomorrow. 2. And look at that. Kenny King. This is a man who is not breaking a sweat right now. Jay Pearce is no easy work. Jay Pearce is no easy athlete for Kenny King. But for Kenny King to be inside the ring right now, saw the kick out from Jay Pearce, said, "I'm just going to lock the hold in. I'm going to sit in the driver's seat." That's the confidence of a veteran. That's what Jay Pearce hopes to match one day. "140 people in attendance tonight for this incredible matchup." Jay Pearce looking to find a victory over Kenny King and force the break right to the eyes, though, for the former X Division champion. Kenny King, oh, just spearing Jay Pearson into that corner again. The K-I-N-G. Kenny King is a natural in there. A man who has always had that it factor. And has long been able to connect with everyone who has ever stepped into the ring with him, has long been able to connect with most who he has ever had the privilege of wrestling in front of, but, well, there's something about Porter, Texas that has just gotten on the wrong side of Kenny King here. 1 and a 2 count here. It's gonna take more than that to put down Jay Pierce, and you have to wonder if Kenny King is underestimating Jay Pierce due to a lack of experience, due to a lack of size, due to a lack of age. Kenny King cannot get too comfortable here. As watch it, Pierce trying to battle his way out of it, manages to do so into the corner. Oh, is King gonna go chest first into that turnbuckle? Got the boot up right there to Jay Pierce. Stiff lariat there from Pierce. Back elbow there on King. Watch it. Pierce driving away the back suplex. And Jay Pierce, the coldest white boy in the game, standing tall here tonight. Oh, look at that, a little bit of technique. That's a Kenny Kingism right there. Driving away, piercing down. 2. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. Jay Pierce at the count of 2 here tonight. What is it going to take to find a victory? Jay Pierce now looking to take things from new heights. From the top, Kenny King managed to escape it right there. On the shoulders has King though. On the shoulders now. No, cover. 2 count here for Pierce. Oh, no. Pierce has him up one more time. Ushigoroshi. Pierce, 1, 2. Oh, the barest of kickouts. Kenny King can no longer underestimate Jay Pierce. Jay Pierce back to his feet.
Come on, OG. Come on, OG. Yeah.
Oh.
You got it. Goddamn right. Teach me something.
Jay Pierce may be in for the education of a lifetime. Oh, watch it. Kenny King, you don't turn your back on a former champion like that. Turn it around. Snap power slam. 1, 2. Still not enough to put down Pierce. An undeniable will and spirit for Jay Pierce. Oh, and Kenny King might be looking to put this one away.
Bye, Jay.
No. Jay Pierce fought his way out of it. Jay Pierce fights his way out. Oh! Shot to the side, and now on the shoulders. Planting down. 1, 2, 3. Kenny King has done it again. Kenny King has defeated a WrestleRave mainstay in his Porter, Texas debut. An incredible victory for Kenny King here tonight. And it is not the only debut we have on deck, because coming up next, former NXT star, former AEW star, former MLW star, EJ Nduka is in the building, and we'll be taking on Alex Rey in our semi-main event. And this is what you love to see. Kenny King may not like Porter, Texas, but by God, Kenny King has to. What? No. Oh, come on. Kenny King, you son of a bitch. And here comes Dustin Win. Here comes the Wind Dragon. Kenny King is the lowest of the low. Get this man the hell out of here. Dustin Win coming to the aid of a WrestleRave favorite in Jay Pearson for good reason. Kenny King absolutely zero respect for Porter, for Jay Pearson, certainly not for Dustin Win. Wrestling fans, we're going to try and put the pieces back together here. Coming up next, EJ Nduka takes on Alex Rey in singles competition. It's your semi-main event of the evening. Next.
We'll get him next time. No, Kenny, no. That is not how we're going to end this. No. Kenny King, you better run. You better hold out, find you. You better run. You have the gall. You gave Jay Pearson his biggest match of his life, and Woody was not enough for you, was it? No, Kenny. We're not ending it this way. April 25th, New Caney, Texas. The White Dragon Dustin Win challenges Kenny King. Run!
Whoa!
Kenny, I hope you run. I hope you run, but I'm gonna find you. The wind will always find its way, and I'm gonna beat your ass all day long.
The wind will guide Dustin Win to a battle against Kenny King. A man on the TNA radar versus a former TNA X Division champion, live in New Caney, Texas on April 25th. I can't wait.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's a singles match. Making their way to the ring from Houston, Texas. He's the star of the show, and accompanied by NWA's Brandon McCord. He is Alex Rey.
Well, accompanied by Brandon McCord of the National Wrestling Alliance. A hell of a managerial service hired by Alex Rey here. Continuing the action tonight on WrestleRave. It is Alex Rey, who may be in for the fight of his lifetime. 23 years of age, and has not been able to score many singles victories here in the last calendar year. Fell to Jay Pearson, that red card match back in September of last year. To RJD in November. Marvelous Mac back in February now is going to be challenging a stiff competition in the form of EJ Nduka. And it is one-on-one coming up next here in our semi-main event of the evening.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, weighing in 284 pounds,
Standing alongside comedian Clinton Shorter, it is a man who will certainly showcase, well, his size, no matter who is standing next to him. 6 foot 8 inches tall, 290 pounds, Dallas, Texas's own EJ Nduka, a man who calls himself the judge, but by the looks of things, he's not just the judge, he is the jury and the executioner. EJ Nduka takes on the confident and cocky Alex Rey, coming up here in our semi-main event of the evening. A man with a American football background, a bodybuilding background that led him directly into the world of World Wrestling Entertainment. Trained at the WWE Performance Center, competed on NXT competition, and whenever a release from a WWE contract shook EJ Nduka to his core, he said it is put up or shut up time. And EJ Nduka has put up in more ways than one. Former MLW World Tag Team Champion is going to go toe-to-toe with Alex Rey, and a man who has absolutely improved and dominated all throughout the world of professional wrestling in the past few years. Has made appearances in a lot of different places. Reigned alongside Calvin Tankman as World Tag Team Champion a few years ago in Major League Wrestling. Has challenged before for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship, and I argue, wrestling fans, it's only a matter of time if EJ Nduka puts down Alex Rey here that we see EJ Nduka challenge for the WrestleRave Championship. As these fans, not going to be too proud to call Alex Rey a Texas native.
No, come on!
As Alex Rey just dumped unceremoniously to the outside. EJ Nduka, 2023, competed in a litany of All Elite Wrestling matches. Competed heavily in the tag team division in Ring of Honor. Saw a lot of singles success in Ring of Honor as well. Put down a few Texas independent talents as well. Men like Dion Russman, men like Demo Diamond. That was just a few years ago, and by God, ever since EJ Nduka exited All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor, he has become an even bigger threat on the independent wrestling scene. Wrestling at places like Fourth Rope Wrestling, GCW, Reality of Wrestling, Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, and now Nduka looking to dominate his home state of Texas. can't blame a man for saying, I want to make a short drive all the way from Dallas to Porter, collect my paycheck, and put an ass whooping on a young cat like Alex Rey. And a lot of people for a long time have been saying Alex Rey is due a reality check. And I think Nduka is definitely going to be able to deliver that here. As Alex Rey, though, turning things around very quickly. Whoa, and a huge chop to the chest. Man, EJ Nduka is just an animal. Judge, jury, ooh, an execution. "6'8", as advertised. The judge just dominating in the early stages of this match. Wow, a beautiful scoop and a slam there for Nduka, and Alex Rey, sad to say it for Rey, getting bodied right now. Wait a minute, Alex Rey, shot block right there to the back of EJ Nduka. If there's going to be one thing that Nduka is not going to be able to block against easily, it's shots to the lower half of the body, and especially shots like this. Brandon McCord at ringside, no need. Oh, come on. Brandon McCord should not even be at ringside right now. Who gave that man a managerial license? Well, wait a minute, Clinton Shorter earned his. Just yanks Nduka off the ropes right there, or rather McCord in a crossbody. Clinton Shorter has wiped out Brandon McCord at ringside. Alex Rey looks absolutely perplexed. And right out of the way, the splash denied for Alex Rey. Watch Nduka. A monstrous shoulder tackle. EJ Nduka could be looking for it. Will we see Nduka bomb? It's over. EJ Nduka has done it. A victory here tonight in Porter, Texas, over a WrestleRave mainstay. Incredible victory here for Nduka. I can't wait to see EJ Nduka back here in a WrestleRave ring. No doubt about it, this is going to be a man who continues to climb the ranks here in WrestleRave. I can't wait to see it all. Wrestling fans, it is our final match of the evening, our main event tonight. We'll see Epydemius Jr. defend the WrestleRave Championship against Calibus, one-on-one, coming up here on YouTube.com.
gentlemen, WrestleRave, are you ready for the main
This man has been wrestling since he was a teenager. All across the sport of Lucha Libre here into tonight.
Last year, Calibus and Epydemius Jr. went to war. Now, Calibus returns from a tour of Japan with one mission: avenge his loss and take the WrestleRave Championship. Since then, Epydemius Jr. defeated his mentor, Laredo Kid, in Porter to become the WrestleRave champion.
Watch it now. Power bomb changes its style, and a styles clash connects it. It's over. It's over. We have a new WrestleRave champion. That is the purest showcase of respect.
Once again, the winner and new WrestleRave champion, Epydemius Jr.
From Aaron Mercer to Max Castellanos to Kenny Calypso. Now for the first time, the first ever Mexican wrestler to hold the WrestleRave Championship.
It's your Lucha Libre main event: Calibus versus Epydemius Jr. for the WrestleRave Championship. Next.
For the first time in 2026, we welcome Calibus to a WrestleRave ring. And for the first time since the last time that Calibus stepped into a ring with Epydemius Jr. here in WrestleRave, we get this match all over again, but a very different set of circumstances in our main event tonight. Last time we saw it, March of 2025, a respectful exhibition singles match between these two men. But tonight, the pride is more than what's on the line. The WrestleRave Championship up for grabs. Epydemius Jr. defending against Calibus here tonight at the Food Zone in Porter, Texas. It is Epydemius Jr. that makes his way down to ringside here tonight. Double champion in the state of Texas, the Baracho Pro Championship in that right side, and on the left, the beautiful piece of gold that is set to be defended in our main event here tonight. The gold that Epydemius Jr. won from AAA star Laredo Kid back in September of 2025. One defense in against Carter Black that we saw in November. It is the first defense of the WrestleRave Championship in 2026, and Epydemius Jr. hopes to make it a successful one, and he definitely has the numbers advantage when it comes to the one-on-one record with Calibus. We're going to talk all about it. We're going to highlight the history of this title, this beautiful, prestigious championship, and the man who holds it. We're going to talk about it here, live at Food Fight Corner 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the WrestleRave Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, the challenger from Mexico City, weighing in at 72 kilos, he's Calibus. To my left, from Monterrey, Mexico, he's the reigning and defending WrestleRave Champion, Epydemius Jr.
Straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. A long ways away from Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal. Calibus and Epydemius Jr., two Mexican-born stars, two individuals who are going to be looking to walk away with that beautiful piece of gold right there. The WrestleRave Championship up for grabs, but it is Calibus who is certainly in a difficult position here tonight. Not just as the challenger, but as a man who has never before defeated Epydemius Jr. in singles action. Bell sounds, we're officially underway. 30-minute time limit for the WrestleRave Championship here tonight. No doubt about it that Epydemius Jr., a fan favorite, and Calibus, maybe a fan favorite on the rise, but when you step across the ring from a man like Epi Jr., yeah, it's going to be a very difficult crowd to win, no doubt about it. As we get to the collar and elbow tie-up here, Calibus is going to take control of that left arm. Epydemius Jr. was right here, this very ring, this very food zone in Porter, Texas, where Epydemius Jr. defeated Laredo Kid to call himself the WrestleRave champion for the first time in his career. Found a defense against Carter Black and Conroe just about 2 months down the line, and now 4 months down the line from that, returning to Porter, Texas, the site where he won the championship, to defend here tonight against Calibus. One defense record for Epydemius Jr. in this reign. But the numbers that are going to matter, the numbers that are going to stick in the back of the mind of Calibus, are the ones that regard the singles record between these two men. The first time ever that we saw Epydemius Jr. and Calibus in the sport of professional wrestling happened in a WrestleRave ring back in Tomball, March 29th, 2025. Epydemius Jr. puts down Calibus 10 minutes, 20 seconds. And it would be about 5 months down the line, Epydemius Jr. would face off against Calibus one more time down in Houston, Texas at a Loco Underground event. Epydemius putting down Calibus in one-on-one action there as well. It is a 2-0 record. Third time's the charm seeks Calibus here, and it could not be for higher pressure as the WrestleRave Championship is on the line. A beautiful arm drag takedown there for Epi. Sweeps the leg there, right out of it now. Calibus sweeps the leg, and you're gonna see this Lucha style now. Frequent covers, frequent movement. It's gonna be heavy aggression. And it's not going to come in the form of fists flying all throughout, but the urgency, the pace. Epydemius Jr. and Calibus cannot afford to slow down against one another here. Oh, as Calibus here, trying to take that single leg down. Not going to happen. Epydemius Jr., a man who has grown leaps and bounds since I first laid eyes on this man just about 3 years ago. And at that point, he was very fresh into his professional career. Trained underneath his father, the original Epydemius. And Epi Jr. here, going to be looking to find a victory. Popped up. Beautiful arm drag takedown there from the Mexico City native. And popped up over the top there, Epydemius Jr. Reigning as WrestleRave champion, does not want to lose that title here tonight. As all the way from the top, beautiful top rope to Hannes takedown. 187 days that Epydemius Jr. has represented the top of WrestleRave. And it was just about 40 odd days ago that he became the top champion over in Baracho Pro as well. Wow, look at that, Calibus. It starts here tonight for Calibus. If Calibus can manage to put down Epydemius Jr., I'd argue that next up, Calibus is going to want to not just beat Epydemius for the WrestleRave title, he's going to want to travel over to Austin, Texas, challenge for the Borracho Pro Championship as well, making it even 2-2 record. That is if and only if Calibus has what it takes to put Epi down here. As we said, we weren't going to see fists flying a lot, but you can tell that Calibus is getting a little bit desperate at this point. Calibus evasive maneuvers right there for Epydemius. And shot right there, straight to the midsection, stomp to the hand, super kick on the jaw. And Calibus being on the larger side of the Lucha world. Oh, a lot of power there for Calibus. Cover here. 2, and the Michinoku driver says 2. Doesn't shock me to see a Michinoku driver utilized by Calibus in this matchup. A man who just about 6 months ago wrapped up a recent tour of Pro Wrestling Noah. And Calibus really, really impressing in a lot of his challenges in tag team competition. Had a singles matchup against Galeno Del Mal back in Kobe, back at Noah's Sunny Voyage, an incredible bout. Made his return to America and immediately took the challenge to who? Laredo Kid in singles competition. Fell to Epydemius, fell to Laredo Kid. Whoa, and nearly fell to Epi Jr. again. But just upon return from excursion, he took the challenge to not only the current WrestleRave champion in Loco Underground, he took the challenge to the man that Epydemius beat. Tried to start from the ground floor, couldn't even put Laredo Kid down on that night. I mean, the numbers are not working in the favor of Calibus here tonight. A very well made change. Watch it now. Big step up into Gary right there. Yeah, wants to turn it around. Calibus. Suplex powerbomb. 1, 2, 2. Two count only here as Epydemius Jr. is going to have to push a little bit harder if he wants to put Calibus down quicker. Oh, Epydemius. It's a difficult position to be in. Calibus off the ropes now. Tope con hilo to the outside. Caution to the wind here. And a little bit of liquid courage. Calibus is going to need that and much more to put down Epi Jr. here. Calibus now full speed out of the corner. Epydemius Jr. out of the way. And watch it, Calibus. Ooh, takedown right there. And got the body up, Epi. Poison Rana! Calibus might do it. We're gonna have a new WrestleRave champion. I can't believe it. It's over. No! A count of 2. Calibus thought it was 3. And we're going to have to recount that back. Calibus has got to do more to put down the WrestleRave champion. It comes down to here. It comes down to now. 3rd time's the charm for Calibus in one-on-one action. Oh, Epydemius. So skilled at keeping his body grounded. Just as much skilled at taking flight. And doesn't want to take flight there. Inside cradle. 2. Watch it. Victory roll. Cover. No, still not enough. I thought that was going to be it right there. Epydemius. It might take one of those sneak maneuvers to put Calibus down now. Whoa! The knee strike, though. Incredible shot there. As Epydemius right over the top, sending Calibus tonight. No. Epydemius, you don't think the WrestleRave title's on the line. It's go big or it's go home. Epydemius Jr. may go home to Nueva Leon, but he will not go home empty-handed. Epydemius Jr. now ascending from the heavens. Frog splash! Frog splash! Could it be? 1, 2, no! Still not enough. It's still not enough. Epydemius Jr. surviving, but for how much longer? Calibus has got it. It's locked in. 2. Calibus has come within mere inches of calling himself WrestleRave Champion for the first time in his career. It's got to be capitalized on sometime soon. Oh, big chop to the chest. These two guerreros, these two warriors, laying shot after shot into one another. And only one will call themselves the champion by the end. Calibus has him. It's that Yahweh style. Do not forget about that key style. Calibus sat down deep in the hole. Epydemius Jr. has to verbally submit, but Calibus cannot hold on. Calibus here, full speed out of the corner. Set right back in on his own side. Epydemius says no here. 540 kick. Connecting 540 rotation for Epydemius Jr. The WrestleRave champion at the top of the mountain comes down hard. It's over. It's over. Epydemius Jr. has done it again. Epydemius Jr. has done it. for the third time in a row, putting down Calibus in one-on-one action. Epydemius Jr. is still the WrestleRave champion, 2 defenses deep. Congratulations go out to Epydemius Jr. But you have to feel for Calibus in this equation right now. A tour of Japan, testing himself against Laredo Kid. And it still wasn't enough. No matter how you feel about your own shortcomings, it's matches just like this that will earn respect between 2 athletes. And we have seen it all over again. Wrestling fans, thank you for joining us here tonight for WrestleRave Food Fight in Quarter 2, live from the Food Zone. I've been Walker Stewart. This has been WrestleRave. Do not forget WRaveMerch.com for all your tickets and merchandise gear from the WrestleRave brand. We'll see you next time, April 25th, New Katy, Texas, for more food fight action. I've been Walker Stewart. This has been WrestleRave. Keep on dancing.